It has begun. Yes, it has begun. What is up, everybody? Welcome. Bound for the glory. What is up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I wish we had quality options on Twitch, but we do not. So if anybody needs quality options, please come on over to the YouTube stream, and you will uh, be able to have some options on the resolution. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this. Bound for Glory, man. Let's go. That pre-show thing was pretty cool. The Ken Shamrock, all that stuff. They showed The Rock on there. They showed a couple people showing their respects. All right. Looks like, oh, is there a new
You saw an image. You had a vision, but you did not comprehend the message.
there's a new look to Eric Young's promo package here.
They were lies that told a deeper truth.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's up, everybody? Welcome. We got Jeff Jarrett in the house. Marcus, we erupt. Off my rockers in here? What's going on? Senior Mo Snipes? Big Rudd? What is up, guys? Welcome, welcome, everybody. I just got a few things I have to tighten up on the YouTube stream. They made YouTube streaming a lot less wieldy, a lot more in-depth things that you got to go through to get a stream going. But luckily, it's live, so there's that. Welcome everybody on the YouTube stream as well. I can't really read your names right now, but I'll be seeing you in just a second. I think that's what I got. Right? Yeah. Okay. Got a pretty cool opening package here. What are we starting out with? Starting out with TJP. Nice. That's how we should start. All right. So the first match is going to be the six-way scramble match for the X Division title. So let me actually switch this out. There we go. Let's get the right picture. Hopefully it's the right size. Boom. Yeah. It's not the highest definition, but you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right, I got that. TJP is making his way to the ring. Now we got Chris Bay coming out. That's one thing about Impact. They have some pretty fast entrances. You don't see super overblown entrances besides maybe Moose. I wonder what EC3's entrance is going to be like tonight. All right, almost done with this YouTube stuff, and then I'll be able to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the view. Who do you guys think is going to win this X Division thing? You think Rohit's going to retain? I think he's going to retain. I think he's going to do some underhanded stuff again and keep it. It's been fun, man. He's had a fun run with it. He's had a fun run. Trey Miguel. Trey might get it. Trey's been chasing a title for a little bit now. Not particularly this title, but he's had a couple of title shots recently. Maybe this will be his actual Cinderella moment. Who you guys got? Moose. Yep, Moose. Yep, Trey is here. My favorite right here. Let's go. He's winning. Rico Trey, just hanging out, saving my 20 bucks for full gear. Oh yeah, dude. Full gear. Ay ay ay. Rohit. Yeah, I think he's gonna pull another one. And Jordan Grace. Maybe Jordan Grace though. I always call her Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace might be winning it. All right, I finally finished the YouTube stuff. NXT. Yep. Female versus male thing again. That's cool though. It's actually pretty dang awesome. And she's believable in the ring, you know. She's got some beef. Do I think CM Punk should go to Impact? Nah. I think if CM Punk's gonna do anything, it has to be WWE, man. WWE or maybe AEW. But I would say those are pretty much the only two choices that he'd probably want to realistically finish his career. All right, here comes Rohit. Is he actually going to come out? Yeah, he's coming out. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Oh yeah, we had a Dudley sighting. All right. So dang, right now it's TJP and Chris Bay in the ring.
TJP lands on his feet. Nice takedown there by Chris Bay. Bay and TJP going back and forth. Bay with a cartwheel.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't think TJP often gets in a ring with anyone.
Oh, they got Matt Striker on commentary, man.
Right now with Chris Bay.
Nice, dude. This has been a Lucha Underground Lucha Underground week.
Kick. Takes down TJP, a nip up, and whoop, look at this.
You're debuting. Uh-oh.
These guys
Spoilers?
still remind me of superheroes that I used to read about when I was a kid. Comic books.
You still read comic
books. They got Matt Striker on
this.
commentary, guys. So this week we've seen.
I love Trey Miguel. I'll say this: if he could figure out
Killshot,
how to control that temper, he can win this match.
King Cuerno versus each other. We saw Ray Phoenix versus Pentagon. We got Matt Striker on commentary on Impact.
Have you?
Yeah.
Lucha Underground has been all over the place.
Hang out more.
Trey, well, I was talking about the weekly broadcast.
What's up, David?
Ball game.
You don't have to repeat yourself, man. I'm just not.
Look at this.
I don't know who's back. Who is
now,
it?
Here's my pick
the suspense
for this match.
is killing.
I was on the record. Willie Mack
Elijah.
is my pick in this match.
We'll see if Willie can become
going
X-Division champion for a second time.
Deaners beat the Rascals. Oh, I didn't get to see that.
And look at Willie turn inside, take down.
Here's the thing with Willie Mack.
I did not get to see that.
He can do everything these guys can do, but he's got about 100 pounds.
Yeah, but he's got a lot of weight behind it. I'm glad the X Division doesn't have like a weight thing to it.
Los Angeles,
which makes me wonder what is the X Division really? Is it just
she packs a punch, doesn't she?
Just whatever.
But Willie's goes about
it's just another title or what?
Jordan Grace, foot shoulder tackle. Here's a cover, hooks the outside leg, and Willie kicks out at 2. So back and forth these athletes go, all for the opportunity to become X Division champion.
Jordan Grace just gets scoop slammed.
Now, Willie did not hesitate to
Willie Mack just snatched her.
Jordan Grace there. He's not messing around.
TJP comes back inside the ring. TJP may be one of the most unique individuals
very
on
unique
the roster.
offense.
And then you talk about everything he can do inside the ring, and TJP down
ducks under the incoming attack, and now he's got 2 people tied up in figure 4s.
He's got
Trey and Willie Mack
tied up at the moment.
Oh,
Chris Bay
got a death lock hooked in there.
What is this? Now he's tying up
front chancery there.
Oh my goodness.
He's got a submission hold on 3 men.
Now he's tying up all
well,
3 other dudes right now. I don't know where Rohit's
And now
at.
he's got a side headlock on Jordan Grace. TJP is literally fighting 4 athletes. What a clothesline by Jordan Grace.
TJP all by himself.
Gonna say the problem with this triple submission is you leave yourself wide open, and Jordan Grace taking full advantage.
Oh my goodness. And now Jordan Grace is on his back, so she's trying to tap him out while he's trying to tap out 3 other people.
See, I like Rohit's strategy here. He kind of stayed out of that and then just came as the spot picker that he is.
Very unique way of handling business here. TJP was trying to take on all challenges at once.
Sports Illustrated. He's been talked about by so many different news and media outlets right now. Do you think it's going to Rohit's head?
Oh, I mean, it was to when Rohit was losing all his matches, he had a big head. So imagine now as X Division champion.
I love it.
Rohit.
X Division champion, baby!
And I'll say this about Rohit, Josh.
Yeah.
See that at all. I was like, Eric Young is going to destroy this man, and he pretty much did, but the perseverance was it, man. Eric Young was like, what the heck? What the heck are you? Let's have a little talk. A little chat. You guys get to see my incorrect predictions on the screen here. I was wrong on both accounts, but hey, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you're just gonna be wrong, you know. I mean, what can I do? What can I do? All right, let me get my background music. It is time for Grapple Chat, guys. Oh, let me turn this down. Okay, there we go. It's time for Grapple Chat. Bound for Glory. My goodness, they picked a good name because I thought this was glorious. I thought this was a good freaking pay-per-view. Red Bulls, what's going on, man? Yeah, that's true. Wrestling has been like, whatever, we're just gonna do what we do. All right, guys. So if you watched Impact Bound for Glory along with me, and you have a rating for it, a review for it out of 10. Please put that score in the chat right now. We're going to be finding out if this was a pay-per-view that was worthy of a point. Look, we're doing the Battle of the Brands. The race is heated. Impact could definitely use a point right now, but it's looking really knotted up at the top, and Impact is you know, the caboose, little engine that could, or something like that. Find out. Out of 10. Out of 10. Your review out of 10, guys. So it could be like 7.5 out of 10, a 8.0 out of 10. What do you give it? Let's see what we got. I bet Ryder like this. It's got title changes. Mo remembers. I heard enough of the commentary to give it a 7.8. Ringmaster said 7.8. He liked it. He said it was worth a point to him. Snipes said 8.5. Snipes liked it a lot. I'm glad. 8.4. I gotta say, I'm really happy you guys got me into Impact Wrestling again, and watching it, because it's been such a nice change of pace and such a different feeling type of wrestling that I feel like it fills a hole between like the super pageantry and all that stuff, and just the indie stuff. Like I feel like it's this nice in between type of thing that really makes wrestling kind of more complete for me. Marcus says 8.5. All right, I got you. Marcus liked it too. I didn't see Rich Swann winning or Su Yung tonight. I didn't see either of those things, really. I didn't see those happening either. Elijah says 8.5. Ooh, Elijah liked it a lot. Yeah, the storytelling was great. They did a great job in the ring tonight. Senior said 8. He says 8.0. He liked it a lot too. Mo says 8.2. Mo started the evening like, man, I don't know none of these people, and now he's like, yeah, that was good. That was really good. I like it, man. Red Bull says 8. Thank you, Red Bulls. Red Bulls. I stream live during pretty much all the major wrestling events. So make sure you come hang out with us during the events so that I know that you watched it. I try to make sure that I only let people's review scores matter for the end here. If they've been in the chat. So tomorrow during Hell in a Cell, I don't know if you're going to watch it, but come in here and hang out with us if you're going to be watching it. I'll be streaming during the entirety of the show, so please be here, and we'll count your review tomorrow as well. I'm going to count your review tonight, just as a thank you for being here, but try to be here tomorrow during the pay-per-view so that I can just uphold the rules, you know, because like 20 people can come in here right now and just give it a 1, and if I make that count, then it'll just bomb the whole show. So feels big at times and small at others. I agree, and I think the crowd situation has something to do with that as well, because a lot of the other wrestling promotions have found a way to accommodate a crowd or to simulate a crowd. So I do think that the crowd situation is something that they might want to look into sometime soon. Maybe green screen the outside and I don't know, man. Something. They gotta do something. But overall, they could still pull off a presentable wrestling show. I just really do agree with what you said, that sometimes it feels huge, sometimes it feels small. All right, let's see. So you're 8 Red Bulls, I got you. Anybody else? Lauren said a 4. Lauren, come on, we're not gonna put a 4. Maybe you mean 4 out of 5? Is that what you mean? Because if you're giving it an 8, then I'll do it. Gritty's crying. I'm not crying. What are you talking about? Crowd does make a difference sometimes, but safely, you know. I think that they should find a way to hype up the show. Maybe a different sort of presentation. Maybe there's a way to hype up the presentation without introducing live people on the outside, because I know they don't have a whole lot of money, but there are ways that you can still do cool stuff with little amounts of cash. They just probably got to think outside the box a little bit, like kind of how Ring of Honor has thought outside the box. They just like reinvented their rule set to make it more like a pure sport type of thing. So maybe Impact could find a different way to spice it up. I don't know. I don't know if Hell in a Cell can be as good as Bound for Glory. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know either. But we're going to do a prediction stream right here. I'm going to be restarting the stream so we can get quality options, because right now I'm stuck at 1080p on Twitch, and I like to give people the option to downgrade the audio, or not the audio, but the visuals. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This fire burns inside me. This fire burns inside me, guys. Cameron, what's up? Oh, it's trending 7 now. Wow. Your boy, what's up, dude? Your boy's in the house. Cameron is in the house. Cameron the Cameronian, the Fearless. That's your new nickname, by the way, Cameron. I made up a new one for you. Cameron the Fearless. Because he feels no character. He'll fight you. He doesn't care if your character's checked out or not. He'll go to school with you. Are you watching the Ring? Yeah, I've been watching the Pure Title tournament, but I've missed the most recent parts of it. I've missed most recent parts of it. There's just not enough hours in a day, man. But I will be will be checking it out probably after it's all the way said and done. All right, so my review. I've pretty much been giving my review all night long. I think that most of the matches were pretty clean. There was like 2 botches that kind of took me out of the X Division match. Not all the way out, and it just had this like slow plotting pace to it. It was a good way to open the show, but I wish it would have been a little bit more high octane, you know, to really kick things off with a bang. And I feel like there were too many planned out spots that were slow to get to that just really kind of skidded the momentum to a halt a little bit. So I don't know. It wasn't bad, but it could have been better, I think, especially with the talent involved. But there were great parts. I just feel like they were, you know, when you see like the passing lane on a highway, like or on a road, where you see like there's where you can't pass, where it's the 2 lines, but then there's the passing where you see those dotted lines. That's what that match was like. It was like start, stop, start, stop. It was like the dotted lines. When I think it could have just been like the 2 lines the whole way, where it's just a continuous flow. This was like that passing lane. It was like, oh, cool. Oh, you know? So, never say never. Yeah, never say never, dude. There was a time where they said that the Ultimate Warrior would never work with the WWE again. There's a time where people jumped ship to WCW and clown WWF, WWE. Never say never, guys. Never say never, especially in wrestling, dude. When people need money and when companies need hype, that's when that never thing goes completely out the window. Money talks, and so does the need for superstars that can move the needle, that can actually bring interest to a company. So there are people sitting on the bench right now who all it's going to take is for them to need to pay the mortgage, or, you know, buy another house, or, you know, the money's running low in the savings, they're not getting the signings they used to or something, and then they're back. I would say it's a matter of time before anybody could be anywhere. We'll have to see, though. Yep, Sting, Goldberg, exactly. Not just Sting and Goldberg. Like, look at all the people who've gotten work in the past, like, 2 years in wrestling. We've seen Bret Hart in AEW. We've seen Mike Tyson in AEW. We've seen freaking Pat McAfee on a pay-per-view in a real match. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's whatever. It's watch and see. Yeah, I think, Mo, that's what I was saying. I thought maybe it was the bug. Maybe she caught the bug or something. But it was a great surprise what did happen. So hopefully Kylie's okay, but it was a very nice surprise what happened in its place. Gosh, dude. I mean, I can't really find a whole lot wrong with this. Once again, that star power is going to come into question, but the return of James Storm, Daivari showing up looking like $1 trillion. This dude looked like Jinder Mahal. He came through as cut as possible. This dude came like he was just chiseled out of an ancient Greek museum or something, man. What the heck happened to him? This dude looked like, I don't know, man. He's been hanging out with Jinder Mahal or something, dude. Hornswoggle, what the heck? Just some nice, good feels tonight. The whole pay-per-view had a really good positivity around it, and the dark stuff, it was set off even more. This is why I say that variety, that dynamic between the super dark stuff and the comedy stuff, when you strike that balance, you can really do something cool, like what they did with EC3 tonight. It had such a different feeling that it just stood out, that it actually felt like something was going on. It wasn't just like pounding you in the head with more dark stuff. It had a nice contrast to the rest of the show, so it hit harder. That's what's up, dude. It's like when you It's like when you put a little bit of salt on a piece of watermelon or something. Like it makes the sweet stand out even more when you put a little saltiness. That's what it was, and it was a good balance tonight. I don't know why Heath didn't have any sort of spot with Rhino tonight. Maybe they're saving that for Tuesday, but I really thought that was a missed opportunity tonight to have them in the ring together, like hugging it out or whatever after the match. So we'll have to see if Tuesday they kind of make up for that. I feel like that was a missed opportunity that kind of brought the show down a bit. Giving Rhino that unadulterated time on the screen was a little, I don't know, it's like, does he need that? I don't think he needs to be all by himself there. So I felt like they kind of missed the bus a little bit with the way that celebration should have gone off. Man, the Knockouts match was awesome. The main event was awesome. The tag team match was a little underwhelming, the tag team title match, but the outcome was interesting, and I want to see what happens further. Really thought they would give it to the Good Brothers here, but the North are epic. I really thought the Good Brothers were going to walk out with it. Man, overall, I got to give this an 8. I think that this was a very recommendable pay-per-view. I didn't see many reasons to be embarrassed. You know, sometimes you watch wrestling and it's like, you'd be embarrassed to tell people like, yeah, watch this, and then they're watching and they see some of the wackiness that these companies do. You know, maybe just the wedding stuff was a little off, but like I said, it's that contrast, that sweet, sour, salty. You gotta have the balance of those things. So I kind of am okay with it. It's not a highlight to me at all. Man, yeah, I'm giving it an 8. 8.0 from me, man. I thought this was a very good pay-per-view. Seeing The Rock, Shamrock, I mean, Rock and Shamrock on a pay-per-view in 2020. Think about that. I'm giving it an 8. Good pay-per-view. Very worthy. Very worthy of wrestling. Let's do the math. You guys' favorite part of any stream. Math, baby. This time. It was Wacksha. You missed EC3 and Moose match. Who won? I would say neither of them won, Senior. But if you had to say there was a winner, it was probably Moose. Because Moose scored a knockout at the end, but there was no ref. It was basically just like a piece of narrative to show that EC3 was trying to bring Moose out of his shell and make him more of like the savage champion that he should be, instead of this like prancing guy who's saying he's the best thing ever and all that. So I would say if you had to say there was a winner, then it would probably be Moose, but they both it was a cinematic showdown with no real bell ringing or referee or anything like that. So let's go. Impact with the 73.9 overall. Add this up. We got a 7.8, an 8.5, 8.4, 8.5, and an 8.5. That's 5 scores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Then we got an 8.0, 8.2, 8.0, and an 8.0. That's 9 scores. I can already tell you this is clinical right here. It's 73.9 divided by 9 equals 8.2. Wow, it was just as good as SmackDown yesterday, I believe. I'm cool with that. I do think this was as good as SmackDown yesterday. Very good pay-per-view. Let's get them the point, man. Let's get them what they've earned. RVD. Might have to change that picture sometime soon. I don't know. But for now, 7. Impact. Good job, man. Impact, 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 impact. Yeah, like the Boneyard match. Think about the Boneyard match. It was kind of like that, but just, you know, with 2 guys who are stars in their own rights, but not as big as the 2 guys in the Boneyard match. like that style, like the Boneyard. Man, well, they did it, man. Impact. Thank you so much, Impact, for not doing too much, for knowing what your strengths are and playing to those strengths, dude. They didn't try to go outside their comfort zone in it. And sometimes that's what you have to do. Sometimes you have to like recognize your strengths and just let that be what you work with. I love it, man. I love it. So guys, everybody on YouTube, like I said, we're going to be doing the prediction stream for Hell in a Cell. So come on over to my Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. But pretty much if you just type in Gritty on Twitch, I should show up right there. Thank you guys so much for your reviews. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this pay-per-view. Thank you everybody who maybe came out of their comfort zone a little bit and watched some Impact tonight, or just listened to the reactions here. I appreciate you taking a little bit of time, taking a chance, because Impact it's not bad at all, man. It's definitely on its way up. There are times where, you know, wrestling companies, sports teams, there are times where things hit an all-time low and then they come back up. And like I made the allusion to earlier, like the Lakers just won the title, but how many years did they not win the title? They were on the down, and then they made their way back up, made some good picks, made some good pickups, and changed their game plan to the point where they can win. And that's what Impact is doing right now. They're on their way back up. They were at a low. I will not make any equivocations about that. They were at a low. They're not the TNA of glory days, but they have picked up some incredible talent, and they are making their way back up that hill, and that's commendable, and it's also working. So I had a fun time with it, and I hope that everybody will come over to my Twitch channel, because I do Impact every Tuesday. I do live reactions to Impact, and I actually get to show the matches on the screen live. So if you're thinking it's going to be like that, no. The Impact actually lets me co-stream their events, so I can actually show you all the angles, all the matches live on the screen without worrying about copyright and stuff. I didn't do that tonight because this was a pay-per-view, and I want to respect their intellectual property and not have any troubles, because Impact has been awesome, and they deserve some respect. So come on over, come hang out if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching this after the fact, thank you so much for skipping through it or whatever. Thank you so much for everybody who left a thumbs up on the broadcast on YouTube. And come on over to Twitch, all right, twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. Until I see you next time. I'll be going offline on Twitch as well right now, guys, because I got to restart to get us quality options, and then we're doing the Hell in a Cell prediction stream. So we'll be seeing what my PS4 thinks is going to happen tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to Dudley for helping us out tonight. Yeah, Dudley, you did a good job. You didn't cut any cords or do anything weird tonight. So thank you, Dudley. And that was the chat.